Alright, we got our final Super Bowl rematch. We got Super Bowl 51. Depending on the winner here, we might have another filler spot. But we'll have to see, can the Falcons rewrite history and not fall apart against the Patriots? We'll have to see right now. This one should be a good one, and I'm going to be here full time for this one. This one's going to be a good one. I figured I'd pick one Super Bowl to be here for, like actually be here. And I decided non-biasedly, instead of going with Super Bowl 29, we're going to go with Super Bowl 51. This Super Bowl was a great one of the greatest ones I ever got to witness. Patriots coming out, Tom Brady, the man who came back from down 25. You got the Falcons, although this Falcons team is led by Michael Vick. You see him right there, Mike Vick. No Matty Ice, but they do have Devontae Freeman and Julio Jones from that 2016 team. So we'll have to see here who the better team is. The Patriots looking to keep history the same and actually keep that capture of an extra Super Bowl alive from Super Bowl 20. The Falcons looking to rewrite history to get their own first Super Bowl and hold the Patriots back down to 6.
And now here they are on the doorstep of winning another Super Bowl for the Pats.
Meanwhile, for the Falcons, exciting times in Atlanta. Their third trip to the Super Bowl, and obviously, Charles, they want to erase the bad memories from the last time they were there against Tom Brady and the New England Patriots.
That's the one.
We got 3 types of booths I like to work with. I either like to talk with the other 2 commentators. I like to do it by myself, which that one's been the more popular one recently. I'll do it by myself and I'll mute the commentators, or I'll leave it alone and I'll let the commentators do it. Patriots kicking it off to the Falcons. It's Cordero Patterson, the return specialist. There are a few return specialists in this one. Cordell Patterson being one of them, and Devin Hester being the other one. That's a beast. Oh, Antonio Brown as well. Yeah, not much for Cordell Patterson there.
So probably should have opted for the touchback. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
Mike Vick. Guys like him, Randall Cunningham, were able to pave the way for a guy like Lamar Jackson and a lot of other young guys today. Ends it off. Good cut stick by the Patriots. Real Peppers on the tackle.
When he was thinking on that carry, wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole, ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Vick.
Oh, Vick looking for the throw.
The left side completion to Jones.
He got Julio Jones on the dime. That's a first down. Julio Jones expected to be a big factor here, him and Devontae Freeman, and I would expect Vick to work his own magic in there. So this Falcons team should have only gotten better. This Patriots team, on the other hand, this is just a solid team, dynasty caliber. So we're gonna have to see. But the Falcons should have got better. Freeman's not really helping them out.
Give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
2nd and 9.
Vick in the gun.
Vick readies to throw.
He's looking for it. Oh, he's got Julio. What a catch. Julio on the grab. That's an easy first down. Huge gain. It was the catch, though, for me. The technique, the finesse on it. Look at this. Look at the finesse. Able to catch it, secure it, maintain possession through the contact. And that is receiver 101 by Julio right there. Alright, under center, Vick looking for it. That's Kyle Pitts over there. that's where it gets interesting too, because you still got the young guys, you know, Cal Pitts, Drake London. So this team is very interesting.
You're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On 3rd and 1, here's Vick. Throw left side complete. That's Freeman. And he will be very close to a first
4th and
down,
inches. They'll probably kick, but I would go for it.
That means 4th down.
Interesting play call too. He could have just handed it off or threw it, but Mike Vick decides to throw the check down to Devontae Freeman instead of handing it off. And he gets popped. They settle for 3. It looks short, but it's good. Falcons jump out to that 3-0 lead.
But at least you get something on the opening drive.
And it's certainly not going to lose it. So the bottom line is, come away with the points now, come back and get greedy later, and try and put it in the end zone.
At the end of the first quarter, we'll go through our bracket winners, our teams that are in the Super Bowl playoffs, per se, you could say. It's not really a playoff. I mean, it is a playoffs, but it's not really a playoffs. It's more like a tournament for all the Super Bowl teams. So, at the end of the first, we'll go over that as the Patriots with not a bad return. Could have got to the 25. Tom Brady. Here he comes.
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sensed that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't
Brady.
have the years of experience.
It's caught, first down, Patriots. There is a penalty, though. Yeah, I didn't see what it was. I didn't know. Roughing the passer, though. They get the big boy.
Keyed up for this Super Bowl, but you can't do that.
And let's face it, no one wants to lose one of these quarterbacks early in this game. So you know they're going to be protected by the officials.
It'll go as a gain of 4.
First quarter, we'll go over, like I said, those winners. Halftime, we'll go over our play-in, though. It's the end of the first. Falcons are going to jump out to that 3-0 lead. That is not history, but that is history in the sense that the Falcons had the lead at the end of the first. At the end of our first quarter, just real quick here, for our winners and our 3 teams who are guaranteed a spot in the Super Bowl, we're going to have the Steelers with the first spot. They took the win in Super Bowl 10, so the Steelers will be our first team playing in that tournament. The next team playing in the tournament will be the Patriots. They locked in a spot with a Super Bowl 20 win over the Bears. Our third team would be the Chargers, Super Bowl 29 with the win over the 49ers. And then actually we do have a fourth team now. We do have the Panthers, number 4, Super Bowl 50 winners over the Broncos. So those 4 teams are locked in, which means with those 4 teams locked in, we have an 8-team tournament. There's 4 spots left open. Incomplete. Patriots tried to go deep, but that looks like Jeff Okudah. Jeff Okudah on the stop defensively. Alright, and then, so, let's see here. With that being said, there are 4 spots left. So if the Patriots were to win here, those 4 spots would remain because the Patriots already have their spot in the playoffs. If the Falcons win, those 4 spots will narrow down to 3. So those teams that are in that play-in, those spots will narrow.
They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Brady.
Brady's in empty. Oh, he hits Edelman on a dime. First and goal, Patriots.
Down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
That is Jeff Okuda. Sometimes the ball knowledge kicks in and you see a number and a last name and you remember the guy. But sometimes you don't want to sound stupid. But right there, I saw the one in the Okuda and I was like, oh, that's Jeff Okuda.
Short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. Give him 3 on the gain there. Second and goal.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Second and goal from the 1.
Tom Brady in the empty.
To throw, it's Brady.
Oh, he hits Gronk. There's 3 guys over there. Double, maybe triple coverage. But it doesn't matter. Gronkowski gets it. Gronk's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Patriots take the lead now. So we go off script as the Patriots have a lead now. It's 7-3 Patriots.
Won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Nick Folk for the point after. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. From the 31, here comes second and a yard. Vic to throw it.
Nice play by the Falcons. They get that first down.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
First down, Vic. That's going to be close.
What a play, Vic to Pitts. And Mike Vick gets a big play to Kyle Pitts. That's going to be a first down for the Falcons.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Here's Vic. Completes it to Miller. So the completion results there in 9 yards.
Turns upfield so he gets 9.
Short yardage situation here for second down. From the shotgun, it's Vic. This one left side, caught by Patterson. And able to get this down.
First down Falcons with that Cordell Patterson catch.
He's out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Falcons, they need it. Good game there of 8. Julio Jones.
As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
They still got 2 timeouts. They're actually using their clock nice. Good clock management. W coaching by the Falcons. But same thing with the Patriots. They've kind of held on to whatever they've had.
Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. To throw.
Falcons need it. They have it. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcons. He gets the first touchdown for the Falcons in this Super Bowl. And the Falcons are going to take a 10-7 lead.
And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
The try here for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Pats at the line ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much
Patriots call their timeout, so I know they're trying to get 3.
If they decide to take a shot.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Here's Brady to throw.
Brady's looking. It's tipped.
And it'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
6 seconds for the Patriots.
After that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Brady. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot.
Last play of the first half, Brady trying to go deep. Nothing. Falcons are going to have the 10-7 lead at the half. Falcons just have to hold on. Patriots just need to do what they do. 10-7. So, with that being said, though, for our losers, obviously it's going to decide whoever loses this game how it's going to really look. But with what we have now, some of these losers, depending on who wins this game, we may have to. Basically, we're going to simulate. We're not going to knock any team out, but we are going to simulate until we have 4 of our 5 to 6 losers. And once we have 4 to our 5 to 6 losers, we'll have 2 play-in games, and then those should fill in the spots. Once those spots are filled, boom, then we'll be good to go. Playoffs, I shouldn't say playoffs, the tournament will start. If the Falcons lose, they'll go into that losing bracket. If the Falcons win, they'll get their spot. No matter what happens, nothing will happen with the Patriots. They already got their spot, so They're just kind of playing for shits and giggles to knock Atlanta down, put them in a position to be knocked out.
They're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive.
If we end up having 5 teams, I'm thinking we'll do the first team against the newest team. I'm thinking it's like the fairest way to do it. So if that were to happen, it'll either be Bears Broncos. We'll put Bears at home for historical. So the Bears will be the home team in the Super Bowl. Broncos will be on the road, or it'll be Bears home, Falcons on the road. So this will be interesting.
A sharp cut, selling a different route, the subtle bump. It's a tough skill to teach, and this is well done here.
Big play by the Patriots, so now they're pushing up by midfield. Tom Brady under center.
Brady.
He hits Stevenson, but it doesn't go for much. I mean, it's a good game, though. It's a gain of 4.
48-yard line and ended at the other. Second down and 6 now. Brady now to throw.
Brady wants it. He's got it. Wes Welker.
And that's going to be good for another
first down. Wes Welker was a beast, bruh. He carried in those Patriots and Broncos offenses in the 2010s, early 2010s. Early 2000s, I think, too. Like, Wes Welker might have been playing in, like, 09 and stuff. Brady, looking for it. Nothing.
That is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner.
A.J. Terrell Jr. on the coverage, who switched his number to 4 in order for Devontae Freeman to have 24. So, thanks to him, Devontae Freeman can have his official number. And he's got a cooler number over there, low-key. A.J. Terrell Jr.'s got number 4. So it's like a win-win.
Here's Brady.
Brady wants it, but Wes Welker drops it.
But it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high.
I also fucked up. I think Wes Welker, I should have gave him a speed.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
There's a couple of things that caught my eye that I'll switch before we get to the play-in. Demarius Thomas today, they gave him hair for some reason. Just gonna make sure there's no hair back there. Yeah, Wes Welker, we're gonna give him a speed. Pretty sure he's supposed to have a speed, but we're looking into that. Big play though. Patriots inside the red zone with that big play to Julian Edelman. Jules gets the big play. They don't have cutters in the game, but I did make sure Jules got the all red. But that is a thing. Jules with his all red cutters, and that's also like a thing. Like he has a deal with cutters. That's the official red glove of cutters, is the Julian Edelman cutters.
3 to 4 yards on first down.
And the cutters are fucking, the red cutters, the Jules cutters are fucking literally famous for this game when he caught that one ball. I think it was in the 4th quarter as they hit. Wes Welker, touchdown, Patriots. Wes Welker gets in, Patriots take the lead. But anyway, yeah, in the 4th quarter, Jules had that crazy catch. And that was with the cutters. All red. Wes Welker was speed in, they were. It's a touchdown.
There really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 14 to 10. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it ends with a New England touchdown.
I mean, both helmets are right, but for my sake, and I don't know anybody else's sake, I like him better in the speed. Like like when I think of Wes Welker, I think of a Riddell speed. Gronk too. Like I could have gave Gronk the speed flex that he had in. No, he didn't have a speed flex. Gronk's always had the speed. OBJ always had his speed. Brady, it's interesting. I'm okay with both. Like right now, he has the bucket, but honestly, I'm used to Brady in his later years having that speed flex. He switched to that speed flex in 2018. Because in 2017, I think was his last year with the bucket. After 2017, once he transferred in 2018, he got that speed flex. Oh yeah. Because when he played Philly in the Super Bowl 2017, he still had the round. But when he got to the Super Bowl against the Rams, he had the flex. How I know when random ass players had their year, I don't know. But I just be remembering shit like that. Vic had the same formation that Devontae Freeman with a big play. That's the plays that we were expecting from him. First down, third quarter's running short, but the Falcons looking like they could take the lead. But anyway, like Vic came out in that Lamar Jackson style, the full house. He was ready. I saw the RPO coming, but he decided to go with Devontae Freeman, and that was the right call. 14-10, Patriots, Falcons. This is going to be interesting. Again, if the Patriots win, Falcons, for shits and giggles, will be going to the losers bracket. If the Falcons win, they will get a spot in that tournament. Falcons, first and goal, Julio Jones with a clutch catch. Bro, that's Julio at his finest. You got to see Julio in his prime, which a lot of us did. Bro, that boy's a monster. I'm just waiting to see if he's going to have that nasty sideline catch that he had in the Super Bowl. Can we get it, Julio? Freeman's got it. No, he doesn't. He's pushed back. They're on the 3.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second.
Falcons, they have a chance to take the lead here. Bro, hit Julio. That'd be cool. He's not gonna. He's gonna get sacked. Uncovered on his blind side. The left tackle never picked up 33. He was a free rusher. Patriots get the sack. 10-yard loss. Wow. So you go from the 6 to the 16. That's crazy. It's third and goal. Oh, from the 3 to the 13.
For the lead, here's third and goal.
Vic needs it. Falcons need it. It's not hurrying up. Sack. 4th and goal. They're going to have to. I would imagine you would have to go for it, but they're probably going to kick it. I mean, they're 22 yards out. You probably should just take the points and make it a 1-point game. But it's Tom Brady on the other side. Yep, you kick that field goal. Tom Brady needs, 2 first downs, and he's going to beat you. It is good. So that's going to make it 14-13, a 1-point ball game. This just got interesting. But the Falcons do got to play defense.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. guess the good news as they start this drive is that they still do have the lead, Charles. If their defense hadn't been able to hold them to a field goal on the other side, they'd be down. But now it's about preserving that very small lead.
It is preserving and maybe stretching it out a little bit, because if you're a starter on that side of the ball, I certainly hope you didn't loosen up your shoulder pads or start to cut the tape off, because if you did it way too soon. They've got to go back out there with renewed vigor, for lack of a better term, and also a good plan. They need points, and they need them now.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got
1 point second in inches. If they get this is the game. The Falcons do get the stop in the timeout. What the hell? 3rd and 1. Stevenson stopped by a brick wall.
They stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
Number 93 came in like a big ass fire truck. You just got knocked the fuck out. Alright, now, enough with the Friday joke. For real, what's about to happen?
Now Brady. He's got his target. That's complete.
First down, timeout, although this game is over. Patriots looking like they're going to be Super Bowl champions like they were. Close game just like it was in real life. 34-28, 14-13. What a game this was. But the Falcons fall short once again. They're going to be put in that loser's bracket.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with Stevenson. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Falcons going to use
that also does mean that the there are 4 spots open for the tournament. So the play-ins got 4 spots to give. But there will be 6 teams spotting in. So how that's going to work is 3 and 3, 3 winners, 3 losers. Out of the 3 losers, though, we do need a 4th winner. So I'll probably do it by Stevenson gone. That's game. Whoever wins. So this is definitely how it's going to work. Whoever wins out of the 3 and 3. So the 3 losers go at it. Whoever lost by the least amount of points. So for example, if it was out of these games, it would have been the Falcons. They just lost by 1 point. So if that's the case, then the Falcons, for example, would be the team that get the bye week of the losers, and then the other 2 losers will play, and then whoever wins out of the 2 losers will play the Falcons, the team that initially only lost by 1 point. I think it's fair because that team that only lost by 1 point really put up a fight, so they at least deserve that bye week if we don't have those even numbers. Whenever there's even numbers, I'll always just put teams against each other, but whenever there's an odd number, if there's a good reason to give a team a bye week, there's a good reason. So obviously, that team won't be the Falcons. It'll be based off whoever simulates the closest score when we do the play-in video, which is actually coming next, so stay tuned. I'm going to shut the fuck up because the New England Patriots just won the Super Bowl. There will no be history rewrote. 14-13, Patriots, Super Bowl champions. We're moving on to no more Super Bowls. Just a Super Bowl tournament. Super Bowl 51, the final Super Bowl.
And it's another Super Bowl title for the New England Patriots. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. The accomplishment, forever.